tiers for brawlers as you know them are going away, and there's going to be a new max rank with huge changes on how you gain trophies along with how those trophies are reset. Plus a brand new trophy box that is filled with goodies. So let's get into what's coming and how you will be able to get those rewards in the next update. Brawl Stars just put out a huge post on the new trophy system that is coming in the next update, and there are a bunch of changes. Now all of these changes are going to drastically alter your trophies on every brawler. First off, why are they changing the trophy reset? Well, you've probably logged in after a reset and you've seen this screen pop up, taking away your trophies, and in return you get a laughable amount of bling. And it's never a good feeling because you don't understand it and the rewards are, well, pretty lame. Then aside from those two problems, if you have a brawler above, say, 1,000 trophies, the games start getting much harder. And eventually you get to a point where you can't really play your favorite brawlers anymore because it's not fun to wait in matchmaking forever just to get into this super sweaty game that you probably don't have a great chance of winning. Now what they want to do is create a system that is easier to understand and is more rewarding than getting a minuscule amount of bling. So how do they plan on doing all of that? Well, there are a lot of changes and they're pretty big. First off, there are now going to be 50 tiers to progress through. The highest tier will no longer be ranked 35, but rather max tier, and it's going to look like this. To achieve this max tier, you need to make it to 1,000 trophies, and for every 20 trophies that you get, you're going to reach a new tier, and it's going to be easier than ever to progress up through the tiers. Now, how many trophies you gain for a win versus how many you lose for a loss is going to be more forgiving than ever. Now, they didn't say exactly what those numbers are going to be for a win and a loss, but they did say that you will only start losing more trophies than you win after you reach 1,100 trophies. They're also changing the trophy reset to match up with the Brawl Pass season, so the reset is going to happen at the same time that a new season comes into the game. But how those trophies reset are going to change in a big way too. Now, after the update, if your brawler is below 1,000 trophies, then your trophies will not be reset at all. But for any brawler above 1,000 trophies, after the reset, you will go back to 1,000 trophies. Side note here is that they are also making it so that win streaks are going to be tied to individual brawlers rather than overall to make trophy pushing more fair, which means like if you're pushing a really high trophy brawler and you lose, you can't just hop on a low trophy brawler, win a few games, get that streak built up, and then hop back on your high brawler to continue pushing. That won't be a thing anymore. So understanding the reset is simple enough, but what do you get for pushing above 1,000 trophies? Well, that's where the new trophy box comes into play. Every trophy that you get above 1,000 on all your brawlers will go towards your season trophies. Now, these season trophies will stack up until the end of the season. So if you pushed 10 brawlers to 1,100 trophies, you would have 1,000 season trophies. So in that scenario, when the season resets, those 10 brawlers would reset back to 1,000 trophies, and then you would get a trophy box worth 1,000 season trophies that you had earned. You'll be able to see your progress in-game after each match, so you'll have a visual to let you know what trophy box you have achieved, as well as which one you're working towards. So then, what exactly is in a trophy box? Well, trophy boxes have 5 different levels ranging from small to the ultra box. I thought that I was doing clickbait, but it actually turned out true. The bigger the box, the more rewards you're going to get. In a small box, you'll get at least 6 rewards, moving up to the ultra box where you'll get at least 20 rewards. Now on top of that, the bigger the box, the more rare the rewards become. For a small box, you'll be guaranteed at least a rare skin, but if it's an ultra box, it's a guaranteed epic skin. However, the bigger boxes also have the possibility of dropping epic, mythic, legendary, and even hypercharged skins. But for all of the boxes, there are a lot of other possible rewards as well, including dropping gems, which is especially great for all you free-to-play players out there. Now, I still have some questions like, how many gems can you possibly get in a drop? How rare is it to get a really rare skin? And I don't have the answers for these questions. In fact, nobody does, but I will be sure to test all of these boxes in the upcoming update, so if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe. On the downside, the bling rewards for reaching new tiers are going to be removed, but according to Brawl Stars, with this new system, you're going to be getting more bling than ever before. So matchmaking is also seeing some really big changes, like game-changing thingamajigs. For this new system, you can think of matchmaking in 2 different versions. First off, for everything below 1,000 trophies, matchmaking is not going to change very much. You get matched up based on the trophies of your brawler and your overall trophies of your account. However, going forward, everyone over 1,000 trophies on a brawler will all be placed in the same matchmaking pool. So if you're at, say, 1,000 trophies, you could potentially play somebody at 1,500 trophies. And if a big mismatch does occur, there is no underdog like there would be under 1,000 trophies. Now, you may say that that's not totally fair, and I would agree with you. That's one possible problem. However, for that problem, another one gets fixed. Right now, when you're pushing really high trophies, it's not uncommon to sit in matchmaking for a very long time. And with the new system, that's not going to be a case, as you should get a match very fast. And while yes, it's possible that if you're at 1,000 trophies, you get put into a match against a pro player, you have to remember that there's going to be so many more people in this pool that the odds are slim and will actually decrease over time as more players move up towards max rank. So yeah, it's not a perfect system, but after 1,000 trophies, you're mainly playing for cosmetics in the season box, and you're going to be reset back to 1,000 at the end of the season anyway. However, there is a very cool reward for those of you who do want to push as high as you possibly can. There are going to be 2 leaderboards per brawler. First off, there's going to be a seasonal leaderboard so you can see your rank compared to everyone else, just like there is in the game right now. However, there will also be an all-time leaderboard that will track the all-time high of every single brawler. So let's say you decide to push a 2,000 trophy brawler to reach the top of that leaderboard. It's possible to etch your name in Brawl Stars history that way, or until someone gets 2,001 trophies. Additionally, every time that you make it to the top of the season leaderboard, you're going to get a cool prestige icon on your profile. And for each season that you're able to do that, the number on the prestige icon will increase, showing how many seasons that you're able to place on those leaderboards with at least one brawler. So what's the cutoff? How high do you need to be on the season leaderboard to get that? Well, we don't know that yet, but there is going to be more information coming, so I'll get you all those details very soon. So all this sounds pretty cool, but what if you put a ton of work and time into getting a current tier 35 brawler? I mean, was like all that work that you did just in vain because the brawler's going to be reset to 1,000 trophies again and just set as a max brawler? Well, yes, it kind of was. But also no. Let me explain. If you've ever pushed a tier 35 brawler, you're going to get a unique pin. The pin that you get is this super cool tier 35 shushing pin with pretty cool bling glasses, which is pretty neat. However, if you have at least 10 tier 35 brawlers that you have either now or ever, you're going to get an exclusive title. But what is the title going to be? Well, it's going to be your name plus is better than Lex, because I'm not getting it. No, actually, we don't know what the title is going to be yet, but hopefully something cool. Additionally, the number of tier 35 brawlers that you've ever achieved will be listed on your profile, which no doubt is going to help you pull all of the ladies in your dreams. But no matter what your trophies are, if it's over 1,000, it's going to be reset back to 1,000 when this update hits, which brings me to one last bit of info. When is this going to take place? And the short answer is next update, so near the end of October. That all being said, I've only ever bothered to push one tier 35 brawler. Never really tried for any more, but that title though, Lex is better than Lex? That could be cool.